The second the power dies for good, the world doesn't go silent. It sharpens. Every sound feels closer. Every shadow feels alive. And you, standing there with your pulse climbing into your throat, start thinking about where to go, where to hide, where to find answers. That's when people die. Not from the blackout itself, but from walking straight into the places collapse turns into traps. I tell you to stay still, to listen. The darkness isn't empty, it's waiting. You think about heading to the city center, the place that used to glow with bright lights and noise. But when the grid collapses, those same streets turn into echo chambers for fear, blind corners, tall shadows, and crowds that don't think anymore. Downtown becomes a hunting ground, not a refuge. You shake off the thought and consider the gas station instead. Those neon-lit fuel pumps used to feel safe. Now they're magnets for the desperate. First hit, hardest hit, and almost always occupied by someone who thinks what's inside is worth fighting over. Glass on the ground, footsteps in the aisles, no one walks out calm. Your instinct drags you toward the grocery store. Shelves, food, warmth. Your lizard brain clings to the idea.
But grocery stores in a blackout don't stay stores. They turn into arenas. Too many bodies, too little food, too much panic. Your stomach growls anyway. Cold air slips under your collar, and you consider the police station. Authority, order, safety. But the officers went home hours ago to guard their own families. What's left is a locked building full of weapons and fear. Everyone knows that, which means everyone wants in. A thud outside makes you flinch. You think of hospitals next. But in the dark, hospitals turn into horror shows. Machines dead, medicines spoiling, people arriving faster than anyone can help. You don't enter that chaos. You get swallowed whole. You press your back to the wall and try to steady your breathing. Maybe the highway? Open space, fast escape.
But highways trap you in daylight and expose you at night. Dead cars, dead ends, too much sky above you, too many eyes behind you. You grip your pack tighter. The river crosses your mind next. Water, distance, fewer people. But everyone thinks the same thing. Water sources attract crowds, and desperate crowds near water stop being reasonable. Somewhere in that rising panic, you mutter that anyone trying to survive this had better subscribe, because one wrong step in this blackout is all it takes to vanish. You force yourself to breathe slower. You understand something crucial. Surviving a permanent blackout isn't about choosing the right place. It's about avoiding the wrong ones. Your instincts were built for a world that doesn't exist anymore. You can't move on autopilot. You can't follow habit. You follow caution. And as you slip deeper into the shadows, keeping low and quiet, you realize the truth that keeps people alive when the lights never come back. Movement is risk. Temptation is risk. Curiosity is risk. The places you avoid will save your life long before any place you run toward ever will.